Viswanath M, Aluru MD. Welcome to Connecting Minds. We are joined by Alphabet CEO Sundar Pichai in a hypothetical conversation. Sundar, thanks for joining us. There's a lot of discussion in the industry about how companies are splitting their AI budgets between technology spend and infrastructure spend. Can you clarify what Alphabet means by each?
Happy to. When we talk about AI technology spend, we're largely referring to the operating expenses that go into research, model development, training, and product integration. Things like advancing Gemini models, optimizing inference, improving Vertex AI, and embedding AI across search, cloud, and our consumer products. This is the innovation layer, the algorithms, software, talent, and R&D that turn raw compute into useful intelligence. AI infrastructure spend, by contrast, is primarily capital expenditure, CapEx. That's servers, especially our custom TPUs and GPUs, data centers, networking equipment, power infrastructure, and the physical build-out required to run AI at global scale. In our most recent quarter, roughly 60% of technical infrastructure CapEx went to servers and 40% to data centers and networking. That split has been consistent as we scale.
Alphabet just guided 2026 CapEx at $185 billion, more than double the roughly $91 billion spent in 2025. How is Google balancing heavy infrastructure investment with continued technology R&D spend, especially given the recent data center announcements in the US and overseas?
We're balancing them by treating infrastructure as the foundation that enables everything else. Without sufficient compute capacity, even the best models can't reach users or customers at scale. That's why we've accelerated CapEx so aggressively. On the US side, we announced a $40 billion investment in 3 new data centers in Texas, our largest single-state commitment ever, plus additional facilities in Minnesota and other locations to meet surging demand for Gemini and Google Cloud. Overseas, we committed $5.5 billion through 2029 in Germany, including a new data center in Dietzenbach and expansions in Hanau, plus continued investments across Europe and Asia-Pacific. These are multi-year builds that incorporate advanced cooling, carbon-free energy matching, and high-voltage infrastructure. At the same time, we're not slowing R&D. We've seen meaningful efficiency gains. Gemini serving costs dropped 78% last year through model optimization, which helps stretch every dollar of CapEx further. The revenue side validates the balance. Google Cloud grew 48% year-over-year in Q4 2025. Our AI backlog is over $240 billion, and AI features are driving higher usage in search and ads. We're investing at a brutal pace because demand is outstripping supply, but we're also focused on monetizing that capacity quickly.
One notable move was the May 2026 partnership with Blackstone. What's the role of that joint venture in Google's overall AI infrastructure strategy?
The Blackstone partnership is a strategic expansion of capacity beyond our own balance sheet. Blackstone committed $5 billion in equity to launch a new US-based AI infrastructure company. We supply our TPUs, our custom chips purpose-built for AI training and inference, and the venture provides compute as a service, data center capacity, networking, operations, and direct access to TPUs. It will bring the first 500 megawatts online by 2027 and scale from there. Blackstone, as the world's largest owner of data centers, brings deep operational expertise and additional capital. For us, it gives customers another flexible way to access Google's AI infrastructure, complementing Google Cloud, while helping accelerate overall supply in a supply-constrained market. It's a great example of how partnerships can multiply impact without putting all the CapEx burden on Alphabet alone.
Finally, many AI companies today have strong balance sheets but are struggling with cash flow as they ramp spending. What advice would you give them?
First, stay focused on the long-term fundamentals. Yes, the current AI investment cycle has elements of both rationality and some irrationality, much like the early internet boom. But the transformative potential is real, and the companies that build differentiated infrastructure and models will win. Second, prioritize efficiency relentlessly. Every percentage point you improve model utilization or chip performance compounds dramatically at this scale. We've proven that internally. Third, use your strong balance sheet intelligently. Look for creative partnerships like the one we did with Blackstone to share risk and accelerate capacity. Don't be afraid to raise capital when the opportunity is clear, but tie every dollar of spend to measurable revenue growth. Our cloud backlog and AI-driven usage give us confidence that these investments are paying off. And finally, be patient on timelines. Building data centers, securing power, and scaling supply chains takes longer than most expect, but the demand is there. The winners will be those who execute with discipline while keeping the pace aggressive. Thank you, Sundar. Always insightful. My pleasure. Excited for what's ahead.
Thank you for joining the conversation. Please share and subscribe to our podcast. Viswanath